guys, so this is like the third or fourth time I've tried to shoot this video. It ends up being way too long. This is the big 1,000 subscriber Q&A. So thank you for those of you who sent in your questions, and I'm going to talk really fast so this doesn't take forever. The first question is from the YouTube user, The Empire Films, was the 1,000th subscriber. Congratulations, and thank you for your nice comment. It's always appreciated. Your question, who's your favorite artist and what is your favorite work by them? That's a hard question. I really like the neoclassicists, so the French, like Jacques-Louis David, Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres. Ingres was such a fantastic draftsman, and we've talked about some of his paintings before. I really like La Grande Odalisque, but if you want to see a great example, and I'll put a link to it below, I think his painting that really shows off his skill is, what is it called? Portrait of the Princess Albert de Brule. That is a good painting by Ingres. Outside of neoclassicism, I really like Manet, the Déjeuner sur l'Aube, the Bar at the Folies Bergère, what is it called? Olympia is a great painting. And more modern stuff like 20th century, surrealist. Favorite surrealist is Rene Magritte. Okay, where have you been for the past year? I was living in Ecuador along with some of my other college friends. And yeah, that's why I wasn't making any videos. These are quick questions here. How old are you? 20. What color are your eyes? Green. Cats or dogs? Cats. What's your favorite art museum? Well, in the United States, I'll limit it to the United States. If you live in the Midwest, like me, you've got the Chicago Art Institute is probably the best. The Detroit Institute of Art is not bad. The best art museums, though, are in New York. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, and my personal favorite is the Museum of Modern Art. That's probably the best museum we have in the U.S. Do you like to paint? No. I've never really tried. I don't think I'd be very good at it. Do you know any languages besides Latin? Yes, Spanish, which is why I was in Ecuador. Do you study art history in school? No. I've taken like one class, just as sort of like a whatever class, but I mostly take like biochemistry, that kind of stuff. Why don't you make videos over the summer? Are you too busy? No, I'm actually probably less busy. It's just harder to get into like a... Is this sweater getting... I can't read the screen with these glasses and I can't see the camera without them, so we'll leave them on. What was I saying? Oh, the summer, I just get out of the routine. It's easier during the school year to like force myself to like keep making videos. The summer, everything just goes to like... Yeah, you know. Why are there no videos with paintings by women artists? Well, I don't intentionally do that. It's just that art history is a very masculine, kind of dominated field. So I will work on trying to include more female artists. Mary Cassatt, I can do a video on her. It's just hard sometimes because I try to pick paintings that I think people will be familiar with. And just, as I said, women were not as involved in art until recently, so it's harder sometimes to find like famous paintings by women. Okay, when you do your videos, do you use notes? Do you have an actual script? I don't write a script. The process is usually just like find a painting, do some research on it, like in textbooks, internet, whatever. Then I make the video with like a page of notes on a screen. I don't like make a big formal script. How do you know what a certain symbol means in a painting? Well, you don't know. I mean, it's not like it's a subjective thing. But there are certain conventions that you can recognize in paintings, certain conventions that are used in different periods of art to refer to different things. So that's why when I say that, like, this thing represents that, it's not, like, definitive. It's not necessarily like the artist intentionally meant to put that there, although maybe he did. But it's more of a like a subconscious process of the types of things that artists put into paintings, and it becomes this kind of like psychoanalysis of the artist, and like, why did they paint it this way? What does that mean? Like, what were they thinking? That's usually what I try to get at when I talk about what's like a symbol means in a painting. Have you considered making videos about other topics? I love hearing you talk. Wow, that is a nice thing to say, and thank you. I will what was I saying? Yes. I will make videos on different topics. I do have like some already on like Latin, chemistry, and I'm going to start making more probably in the upcoming weeks about me just like talking about different topics that I think are interesting. If you do have a specific topic you want to hear more about, let me know, but I have to make sure that I actually know something about it before I just start talking about it. But other than that, yes. Thank you for watching. Keep your questions coming. I try to keep track of like the comments in all my videos and check the YouTube inbox or whatever. Other than that, have a great week, you guys. Thanks for helping me reach 1,000, and we'll see you again soon.